What is good, YouTube? It's your boy Unknown Smug, and I'm back at it with another video. So today I'm bringing you guys a debate that's been going on in the 2K community forever: ISO versus screens. Now, I feel like ISO this year is not real ISO. So today I'm going to be showing you two gameplays. I'm going to show you one with screens, one with ISO, and I'm going to talk about both while they're going along. So first I'm going to talk about screens. Everybody, whenever I run screens, everybody says you're bad, you run screens, you stink at the game, you run screens, you can't play, you're an elite running screens. That doesn't make sense. All you see in stage is people running screens. If you're a good player, you can defend a screen. The problem is that all these people who aren't good at the game don't know how to play proper defense, so they look down upon screens so much. Screens have been in the game for so long, and it's a part of basketball, so what's so bad about using it? People don't get mad when all people do is hop jumper in the paint the whole game, but when someone runs a screen that's in basketball, you don't just do hop jumpers the entire game in basketball. Someone runs a screen, it's bad. Now, I understand that brick wall, it is very overpowered, and pick dodger is broken in this game because I'm a lockdown too. I run lockdown a lot, and I noticed pick dodger is terrible in this game. That's probably why a lot of people hate screens so much. So please, 2K, next 2K, make sure that pick dodger is not as useless as it always is, because that will make the game so much more fun, because brick wall won't be overpowered anymore. Like, I can't even run a 6-3 offensive threat on the twos, barely, because if I give the other team the ball and they're running screens a lot and they have like a pure glass lock, I get big bodied all the time and I rock gold pick dodger. That doesn't make sense. If I have gold pick dodger, I should be allowed to get through some screens, but these glass locks are just screening me all the time. It's crazy. And some of the animations are stupid too. That's also another thing about 2K. Oh my goodness, did you just see me cook that guy around that screen? Yeah, big whites. Come on now. My jump shot's cash. Let me know. Drop a like on the video if you want to know my jump shot. It's cash, and I came up with it myself. I haven't seen anyone post about it. Unless someone has it, I haven't seen it. That's all I know. But yeah, back to the conversation. So, all you see in stage is people run screens, right? And to be honest, I like playing against screens. It challenges your defense. It takes IQ to defend the screen. You gotta know. Like, I like playing stage and I like playing the lockdown because you gotta know when you're not gonna get through and you need your teammate to pick up. And like, it's fun to play good defense, especially around screens. And it's nice basketball. Like, if you go to the stage, games are entertaining. It's the same thing going back and forth, pick and roll, and person in the corner. Like, it's entertaining because it's challenging. Now, a lot of people say if you run screens, you have no skill. I know so many people who run screens who are terrible at the game and cannot win. It's not about the screen. If you are playing someone who is bad at the game and relies on a big body all the time, then they're not going to win most of the time because of the fact that they rely on someone else to get them open and they cannot get them open. And a lot of the times it's easy. I find it easier to stop screens on people who are bad versus people who aren't bad, because of the fact that you can left right and get some weird animation in the paint and take up some stupid shit and it goes in on ISO. So personally, I think if you are not good and you're running screens, it really shows. But if you're shooting 7 for 7, like, there's a skill component to it, because although you're just using a screen, you're getting yourself open for a shot, and you gotta time your shot. Unless you're hitting all whites, then that's when there's no skill component. You see right there, I had to time that fade. I had to, or I wasn't gonna hit it. So there's a skill to it. Like, I'm timing that shot right there, and I'm still cooking around the screen. I don't just go back and forth around. I use it to get me open, but I cook around it. Like, I combo up in that. So that's where I find it. Like, I feel like it's okay to do that. It's not even running screens is bad. It's just people look down upon it so much in 2K and think it's so bad to run screens when it doesn't make sense. It's a game. It's in basketball. Now, I understand the other side of screens where people just start doing close fades, and it doesn't take any skill to do that. And that's when people start to say you stink because you can only use screens. Like, this game, it's a broken mechanic in this game that a close fade, it never misses. So all people do around a screen is they'll do a screen and they'll just go for a close fade. And if you're greening it, it's a different story. But 9 times out of 10, the people I play against, they never green it. They just always white it, and it goes in every single time because some stupid shit. As you see, I whited that shot from that spike. Now, I'm going to go on to talk about ISO, because ISO, I got a lot to say about it. There are two kinds of people I like to think of in under ISOing. There's someone who wins but doesn't have real skill, and there's someone who ISOs and is actually seen as you have skill. So unfortunately, 2K put in long athlete and fancy footwork in this game, and all people need to do is do hop jumpers in the paint. So now I'm playing stage, okay, and I have a 6'3" offensive threat. I want to play twos, and I go up against a 2A slash lane, a rebounding wing. Now, they're 2 lockdowns. They're gonna get a stop. They probably will, okay? And they get the stop. Now, I gotta defend this guy. So, I got badges. So, I'm a good defender. I feel like I'm a pretty good defender, to be honest. This is my gameplay with the 2A slash play. We're playing some elites in this. I'm gonna be ISOing. I'm gonna show you how it is to be good in ISO. I didn't hit the craziest shot this game, but I mean in terms of dribbling and in terms of your offensive mindset. How to be, like, seen as more skilled almost. But you can I respect a lot of people. It depends on what the defender plays you like. So this guy gets the ball and he starts isoing my 6'3" offensive threat, and I'm playing very good defense in front of him, and he just drives to the paint near the end of the shot clock and does a hop jumper, and I'm right in front of him, and it gives him some weird animation and he takes it up in front of me. And me right there literally playing hands up defense, it says like a 8% contest. I have Intimidator, and I'm like, what? Like, how does that make sense? So literally, there's so many people who can just go into park with a 2A slash play and just run into the paint the whole time and abuse it and just do a hop jumper every single time and score. As you can see, this guy right here is actually an example what I'm talking about with those close fades. He whited so many of those close fades in this game, and that's why we were struggling so hard to get the ball. My bad for talking about the screen topic. I just wanted to make that a little point. I forgot about it then. But yeah, now back to the ISOing. So I find that fancy footwork and long athlete alone made it so hard for you to like get consistent 22 O's, and if you lose the ball, it's so hard for you to get it right back if you're a small guard, especially on the twos. And for that, like, I would have an high 80 win percentage. I have a 76 win percentage, but a lot of that is because I do lose some games to mums from people just abusing my guy in the paint, and it's like I can't do anything about it. Like, I'm right in front of the guy, but I just can't get a stop because of the fact that he's just dunking on me every single time, or he's just taking it up on me every single time. I feel like it takes so much less skill. That's why I don't like the topic how I hear people like Laker fans saying, yes, 2A slash play, you can shoot the ball, you can jump back and shoot the ball, now you gotta guard ISO and you gotta guard the 3-point line. Yeah, you do, but it takes skill to shoot with the build. It takes skill to combo up and get yourself open. So whereas when you're using like an interior force and the person is sitting in the paint, yeah, if they're a pure glass lock, I understand. But when the person is sitting in the paint, you're not really using the craziest. It depends. There's certain people who actually play slasher like with skill because of the fact that they can read animations and dunk on people every single time from it. But a lot of the people just do a hop jumper and rely on their fancy footwork to stun, and it takes no skill to do that. That's why I feel like you're relying on animations the whole game. You're not relying on yourself to use your own skill to get yourself open, and that's why I feel like that form of ISO does not take that much skill, but there are very little people who you can see have the skill to actually know the IQ of when to try and dunk on someone and when to do a hop jumper. That is what I can respect. Now, a lot of people, you can tell if someone actually has skill when they're isoing, and one way of that is if they shoot a lot. Like, if they shoot a lot, you respect them because they can time their jump shot. Nobody wants to just see dunks all game. Nobody just wants to see you going into the paint the whole game just trying to dunk the ball every single time and be like, yeah, I have skill because of that. I understand if like it's because they're playing you super high, but if you're just taking up contested layups and that and it's still going in, nobody wants to see that. We want to see if you can shoot. So who cares if you can just drive into the paint all game and dunk the ball? Let's see if you can time a jump shot. Let's see if you can actually get yourself open and shoot the ball and green it and not rely on a white. Or like, that's when in the stage when I actually start respecting two-way slash plays. If a lot of the times when I play a two-way slash play, the first thing they do is they just paint mash. So I sit back on them, and if they green it, I go, okay, I'm gonna give them one more. If they green it again, I start playing the three. However, I don't play it where I can get a little contest there, but I don't play it where they're gonna get a blow by. But then there are the two-way slash plays who are actually very skilled, who will see that and read it and green every single shot they get, every open shot. And those are the people who I consider to have skill when isoing. Players like Lamonsta. He was the originator of the two-way slash play. He was the first person who made the two-way slash play that I know about. And off rip, he greens with it. He plays twos and shoots like he's got Hall of Fame shooting badge. He greens with it all the time. D-Nell. That's another player. But so many people, it's like the behind the back. When he was in the game, everybody just spammed it. And then now it's like, yeah, now we gonna see the real skill in dribbling. Okay, that's what a long athlete is. It's the behind the back. All people do is they spam it. As you see me greening that contested two-way slash play 68 3-pointer. Come on now. All people do is they spam hop jumpers all game because it's a broken mechanic and they can abuse it. And the thing is, it doesn't matter how good you are at defending. Wait a second. Playmaking takeover? I'm gonna allow it, because my teammate probably gonna clutch up and get this stop here. It's all good. 19-19. Whoa. We gotta see what happens. Do we redeem himself? Let's see. But yeah, alright, we'll see in the game. Okay, good D. Alright, well, let's go. We're good. So as you see me ending the game, I just feel like if you're gonna ISO, you have to shoot sometimes, and that's my whole point of this, because everybody just spams fancy footwork all game. Now I'll see you guys on Monday. New video coming. I'm gonna show you guys how to do a spin dunk from the 3-point line. I'm out. Peace.